So far, summer 2016, I woke up drenched in sweat. Not because it was a hot summer's day. No, far from it. It was results day. And I, at the time, was a terminal student. All the time that I spent reading and studying for my math and geography exams, not really. I spent them watching The Walking Dead. I left the hut in a hurry, looking for the only man with a working phone at camp, the camp's director. I left the hut screaming out, "Yeah, I think the results came out." "Really? What's your number?" "It's 54102SE. Can you check it out?" "Well, sure. It's 541. Khaled, it's not working." "What do you mean it's not working?" "It means that it's not working. Can you try again?" "Oh, Khaled, what do you mean it didn't work?" "I meant that I am sorry, my friend." And at that moment, everything was gone with a blink of an eye. Just gone. My whole summer job at camp, gone. My next promotion in Scouts, also gone. And my driving license that was promised by my uncle, gone. But worst of all, a whole year of my life, with a blink of an eye, gone. I had a huge sign that was raised above my head, and that sign said, "Khaled, you are a failure." Imagine this, living on your parents' couch, day after day after day, listening on their blabbering and their endless speeches about how you are still at home. And trust me, these speeches are not as fun as mine. You see, I had a problem. And that problem was me not knowing that I had a problem. But I knew the symptoms. You see, my procrastination was killing me. My laziness was making me feel worthless. My habits were my demise. And I was going down so low. Until one day, opportunity, excuse me, Mr. President, knocked on my door. It was my beloved father. And my father said, "Khaled, someone needs your help." Wait, did you just say help? Me? Really? Help anyone? All I could do is talk. Yes, and I reluctantly met Dr. Shatila. You see, Dr. Shatila is a dentist, and he owns a clinic, and he wanted to create a website that would help other dentists to market and manage their clinics. And all he needed was a person who was really fluent in English. So that connected the dots. Unemployed, check. Fluent in English, check. Wanting to help, check. Shadi, I think you have your guy. And that moment was my very first step in the journey of becoming a voice actor. That wasn't the only first thing that happened. You see, there was something else that I was really lacking at that time. I was 17. I was lacking self-love, something that's really important whether you're 15, whether you're 17, or whether you're 30. Well, or even on that grade, 19. I spent hours in the bathroom, looking myself in the eye, giving myself that "you're worthy" speech. Those speeches were enough pep talks that made me flip my life around. I started holding myself accountable for my own actions, for my own decisions. I started accepting my flaws, and I started accepting my failures. It took me 17 years for me to understand that the only person I should ever impress was myself, no one else. And that very moment, I became really happy. I started having a better circle life, a better social life, a better circle of friends, people who actually cared and wanted to know what's happening in my life. And for those people, I say thank you. And yet, that wasn't the only thing that happened. Toastmasters was something that really, really impacted me. I started attending Pro Toast as a kid, 17 years, and I used to come here as a guest in this very place, not really here in BDT, in this place, in this club, and right now I'm delivering my Icebreaker here. Again. Thank you. Then I started sneaking into AUB speakers and leaders because they didn't accept any people from the outside, so I snuck in, ironically. And then finally I became a member in Mercury and part of the Execom. And I think that's a pretty good start, isn't it? You see, we are the result of our circumstance. We are the people who made our flaws their successes. This is the legacy that we left behind. This is the legacy what we are trying to create. Aristotle once said that we are what we repeatedly do. Therefore, excellence is not an act, but a habit. Right now, I am a student in the Lebanese International University studying marketing with a starting GPA of 3.42 that my dad did not believe existed. I was a daft kid. I work in different fields of digital marketing and content creation. I am a voice actor, I am a scout, and most importantly, I am on the road for greatness. Like I said, we are what we repeatedly do. Therefore, excellence is not a habit, it's a choice. It's what we are doing each and every single day. We are the seeds of our own growth. Our failures are our seeds, and they are also the fuel for our fire. You're not supposed to understand how failure works. You're supposed to know that this is part of your own process. This is how you should walk through life. You will fall, you will fail, and you will screw up. Without doing that, you're worthless. So I advise you to fail, and I advise you to go forward, to fail forward fast. Because these failures, they are really our true roots for success. Mr. Toastmaster.